movies end right when the relationship starts. The kiss, the proposal, the music swells, and then cut to credits. But real life starts after that moment. So what happened when we grew up believing that a life is supposed to look like a movie? Today, I want to talk about how Disney and most romantic movies quietly shape our expectations of relationships. And this isn't about hating men or women. This isn't about hating romance. It's about understanding how these stories influence us and how separate fantasy from real and healthy love. One thing most of Disney and romantic movies have in common, especially Disney, it's where they end. They end at the kiss, the wedding, the declaration of love. They rarely show conflict, miscommunication, burden, emotional growth, and compromise. And that's not accidental. Movies are built for emotion, not longevity. When those stories are repeated from childhood, they can quietly teach us that love is a moment, not a process. In real life, love doesn't end at the kiss. That's where the work begins. These movies often create idolized characters, not just perfect men or perfect women, but perfect partners. They know exactly what to say, how to change quickly, sacrifice without struggle, love without learning. And that creates an unconscious expectation that if someone really loves me, it should feel easy all the time. But real people have bad days, communicate poorly sometimes, need time to grow and make mistakes. And that doesn't mean the relationship is wrong. It means it's a human relationship. And another quiet message in romantic movies and Disney movies is the idea of destiny. The idea of you just know this is the person. He is the one, she is the one, or it just feels right. And if his relationship is hard, it's not meant to be. But healthy relationships are built on skills on communication, emotional regulation, accountability, repair after conflict. Those are the main skills, some of the main skills in a relationship. And I'm going to give you here a real life example. Like two people can love each other deeply, but still have an issue if they don't know how to communicate through, or if they don't know how to talk through issues. And that doesn't mean they chose the wrong person. It means that they were never taught how relationship actually works. When expectations are shaped by fantasy, reality can feel disappointing. And people start thinking, why is my relationship doesn't feel magical all the time? Why do we argue? Why does love require effort? And that can lead to unrealistic standards, constant dissatisfaction, walking away too quickly, or stay too long hoping someone or your partner will transform magically. And this doesn't mean people are shallow. It means that these people they were told the incomplete information about relationships. Here is the part movies don't show enough. Healthy love often looks like a consistency, emotional safety, boring routines, choosing each other daily, and having uncomfortable conversation handled with respect. This relationship, it's not always romantic and it's not always exciting, but it's stable. And when we have stability in a relationship, that's what allow the relationship to last. And I want to state here an important clarification. What it states in here is not about anti-love or anti-romance. No, romance is beautiful. Dreams are healthy and hopes matter. But fantasy needs balance. A movie with romance story should inspire, yes, but it should never replace a real world understanding. And one more thing is like if you watch Disney, if you grew up watching Disney romantic movies, it doesn't mean that you are misled. It means that you were only showed one part of the story, the butterfly season. Real love isn't moving ending. It's a real life and daily decision. If this video resonates with you, like it, share it, and leave a comment. Especially if you ever have to unlearn unrealistic relationship expectations. And if you want more conversation about love, growth, and real life without drama, subscribe. I see you in the next one.